Hello. Today we are going to talk about sexual orientation and gender identity. Alright? And we're going to share the difference between the two. Alright? So let's start off by talking about gender identity. Here we go. I decided to kind of explain using scarves. All the scarves. Now, I don't have enough scarves to represent all the gender identity that can be represented. So, I'm just going to use the basic two that are normal, which is man and woman, male, female, the masculine and feminine, that whole deal, for the sake of explanation. I want you to know that there are many sexual orientations, and gender identity is just as diverse. But today, for the sake of explanation, we're only going to have two. Man, woman. Okay? Gender identity is your gender ID. How you present yourself to the world. How other people see you. Your mannerisms, your voice, your style of dress, your hair, your fashion, your cultural picture of who you are. Gender identity. If this is the man, this is your gender identity, you put that scarf on. I'm a man. Alright, so this, when people see me walking down the street, this is what they see. They see, hey, I'm a man, I'm a man, I'm a man. This is my gender identity. Or my gender identity could be woman. This is woman. Woman. Hey, I'm a lady. Got it? This is woman. Alright? So this is how I present myself to the world. I present myself as a woman. Hey, this is what you see. What you can see. What presents out. The long hair, the soft mannerisms, the hips, the boobs, all the gender stereotypes that I choose to present, and you can see. This is my gender identity. Gender ID. Okay? This is woman. This is man. Remember that. Got it so far? Great. So now, what we're going to talk about is sexual orientation. Sexual orientation is really, really easy to explain. Sexual orientation. Who are you orientated to be sexually attracted to? So, in other words, what gets your balls boiling? What gets your cuckoo all sappy and wet, ready to gush? You know, what gets you steamed up and hot? Who is it? Is it men or is it women? Now, there's many variations of this, but today I'm going to make it simple. Being attracted to women, being attracted to men. You have the middle, which is bisexuality, and you have people that fall in between, like the Kinsey spectrum. You have all that, but just for the sake of understanding, I'm only going to use the two. So don't chop my head off because I didn't represent you or whatever. I'm only going to use the two, man and woman. This one is man. This one is woman. Okay? Man. So when I put this on, it represents that I like men, honey. I love them. The traps, the pecs, the arms, the face, the body, the hard body. And that extra leg in between the other two. all of that. I love me some men's. Okay, you got it? That's what this scarf represents, men. Now, this is women. Yes, so I love the softness, the curve of the body, the breast, that wet honey hole, all the big ass, all of that stuff that women, the pretty face and features, the long lashes, the long hair or short hair, the natural hair or the straight hair, whatever about a woman that turns me on. That's what this scarf represents. This is what I like. I like me a sexy woman. Okay, that's what this scarf represents. Sexual orientation is what you are sexually aroused by. Simple. So now, let's see scarf combinations. What would this represent? Now you remember what we said this was. Remember the gender identity that we said that this was. And remember the sexual orientation that we said that this was. What would this represent? So my gender ID is that I am male, a man with this one. Yes. Who I'm sexually attracted to is men. Yes. So this represents your stereotypical homosexual male. Got it? That means he represents himself as a man, but he likes men. That's what it represents. All right, let's try another combination. What does this represent? This, remember we said this was female woman. This was her gender identity. Female woman, da 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 da. And this represents liking men. So this combination represents your regular heterosexual woman. She represents herself as a woman, but she is sexually attracted to men. Okay? So this is her combination. Let's try another one. All right, so what is this? I said this represents the gender identity of being a man, a male. And this represents liking females sexually, right? So this combination will represent your regular heterosexual male. His gender identity is male, man, boy, da 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 da, but who's he sexually attracted to is female. La 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 la, all that stuff. This is represents your regular heterosexual man. What does this represent? Remember, I told you this represents the gender identity female, woman, girl, da 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 da, but this represents women. Sexually attracted to women. Got it? So, this represents your stereotypical homosexual female. Boom. She represents herself. Her gender identity is woman. Her sexuality, who she's attracted to females. Simple. Great. Another two elements that we have to add to the equation, just so you can get a little bit more understanding, is your sex. What you were born at birth. Okay? This is going to represent female. This is going to represent male. Get your life in your pink. So, when I have this on, that represents that I was born a female. This represents I was born a male. Got it? All right. So now let's see some of the combinations. All right? All right. So What is this combination? A little bit harder, huh? So, I was born what? A female. Right. What is my gender identity? A female. Gender identity in this one was female. Yes, that's what this scarf represents. What am I sexually attracted to? This represents female, remember? Females. But what about this one? This represents men. So I'm sexually attracted to females and men, and my gender identity is female, and I was born a female. This represents your regular bisexual woman. Okay? Try one more harder combination. All right, so what is this combination? I was born a male. My gender identity is female. Who I'm attracted to is males. Got it? I was born a male. My gender identity is female. But I like males. Okay? And guess what's in my hand? Here. This represents me. My gender identity, me, myself, personally. This is my gender identity and attraction. And birth, sex. Male, gender identity is female. I'm attracted to men. I put this scarf in my hand because I have a slight attraction to oral sex with women. Slight. I don't put it on because I feel weird about it. But I have to admit it. And that's what it is. And I say that because everybody's combination is different. There are some people who are like, girl, we have every combination in the world. There are some people that are just mixed up. It's abnormal, but it's out here, and you have to understand that that's the case. So let's review. Gender identity is who you present to the world. Male, female, woman, man. Okay? Sexual orientation is who turns you on, who you are attracted to. Got it? So the combinations are endless. Endless. So if you have any questions, leave it down in the bottom. Tell me what you think. Alright, this is your girl Diamond, and this bitch is hot with all these goddamn scarves on. Get off. Bye.